From Channel 3, coverage you can count on. And now, Jed Mescott, Kirsten Gum, and meteorologist David Glenn. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today.
It is 5:58 and welcome to this Friday edition, September the 12th of Eyewitness News Today. Hope it's going to be a terrific weekend for you, good weather-wise. Here's David with all the good news. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Jed.
We should say Dr. Jeffrey Wyatt will be here, our pharmacist, to answer your questions in just a few minutes. It's always great having him on. But first, hey, nice days ahead.
Yes, I like to be the bearer of good news for a change. We have nice weather for today and also for the weekend ahead. And I tell you, anytime it's the fall, sometimes you get some wet weekends. So we've been really lucky the past 2 weeks. Let's go and take a look right now at the current temperatures outside. Skies have cleared off. Not as much fog. Now, the atmosphere has really dried out since yesterday. So therefore, the fog is not too widespread. But some fog-prone areas, maybe a few pockets of fog here and there. 60 here in the city, 57 from Dayton, Athens, all the way to Murphy. Low 60s showing up at Dalton and Rome. And Fort Payne has the coolest number with a temperature of 56. High pressure is taking over. It is centered right over Illinois. It's drying everything out, pushing all the rain and the clouds away from us. As expected, we did see a couple of showers over the Blue Ridge Mountains yesterday, but they have since faded out, and I think everyone should be relatively dry today. Here's your 5-day forecast. Things are going to be rapidly improving for the next 5 days. 82 for today with a partly sunny sky. Temperatures rising to the mid-80s for Saturday and Sunday. Maybe a slight chance for a late afternoon shower Monday and Tuesday, but I really think the best chance will be on Tuesday. More on this 5-day forecast and more on the weather planner coming up.
All right, Dave, great seeing you. We should say that Kirsten has the day off today. East Ridge's new city manager will be on the job in just a few hours. Last night, the council appointed Jim Monroe, but the nomination was a surprise to some council members. Channel 3's Latrice Curry was there.
He's local. He's got 2 masters. He's worked for Hamilton County. He's here.
In a surprise move, Bobby Summit nominated Jim Monroe to be the new city manager of East Ridge, a position that's been plagued by controversy.
Do not like the course of action taken whereby this was already decided before we got here.
That move caught some city council members off guard. The issue wasn't even on the agenda.
This afternoon's the first that I heard of it, and it was through the local news media that I heard about it.
The vote for Monroe was 3-2. Dean was one of 2 city council members who voted against him. Debbie Triplett also voted no, while Summit, Mayor Ralph Hooper, and Bill Haskew voted yes. Were there any negotiations prior to tonight's city council meeting?
No, ma'am. The only thing was that we met him on one-on-one basis. Everybody met with him.
But Triplett says she's never had a formal meeting with the new city manager.
I have never interviewed the gentleman, nor seen any resume or anything like that. There's been no security check.
East Ridge has been without a permanent city manager since Mike Nettles was fired earlier this year. A state audit revealed several problems with the city's finances. But Monroe says he plans to put all the controversy behind him because from this point, he'll run things differently.
Nobody's going to be privy to any information that anybody else is not.
Some East Ridge residents hope this is the piece of the puzzle that will get their city back on the right track.
And I think that we need to stop fussing and fighting and get something done for our community. And I think this is a step forward, and I'm really pleased with it.
Monroe reports to work in just a few hours, as we just mentioned. His contract has not been written, but it will reportedly be for 1 year at $60,000 and then renegotiated after that. A jury decided the fate of accused murderer Stanley Mills. The panel found Mills guilty of second-degree murder for the killing of Keith Hood. Police found Hood's body last May inside his car with the motor still running outside of Garber Elementary School. Mills was 17 at the time, but is being tried as an adult. Mills could get up to 25 years in prison. He will be sentenced on November the 3rd. In other court news on this Friday morning, a Hamilton County man on Tennessee's death row is appealing his sentence. Harold Wayne Nichols was sentenced to death for the 1988 rape and murder of Karen Pulley. Nichols says his former attorneys poorly defended him in his first trial. Yesterday, Nichols was not in court, but his new attorneys met with prosecutors for a hearing. The defense claims it hasn't seen several pieces of important evidence belonging to the prosecution. But prosecutors say they are playing by the rules. More hearings are set for September the 30th. Near the North Carolina border, traffic is once again welcome along the winding route taken by Interstate 40. The region's economy has been crippled since a series of massive rock slides in the Pigeon River Gorge on July 1st closed off a vital link between the 2 states. Contractors worked right up until the troopers took down barricades in both states. Thousands of vehicles are expected to pass through the 2-lane bottleneck each day. In school news, 5 Chattanooga area schools have been rewarded for their participation in the Lesson Line program. First Tennessee Bank Vice President Richard Grant awarded cash prizes to Allen Elementary, who collected $1,000 for having the highest overall percentage of parents listening to messages from their child's teacher. St. Jude Catholic School received a $600 second prize, and Thrasher Elementary won $350 for third prize. Hey, congratulations to all the winning schools, and you can be sure they'll use that prize money for some new programs. It is 6:04, and here's what's coming up today, this September the 12th, 1997. The Chattanooga Beanie Baby Show and Sale will be on Saturday the 13th inside the Sequoia Room at the Chattanooga Convention Center. From 11 in the morning until 6 p.m., it's buy, sell, and trade extravaganza. Enjoy the Backstage Playhouse this weekend and see the musical Nonsense. Great dinner and show. For reservations, call 629-1565. And start off the new Chattanooga Theater Center with a true toe tapper. The musical Crazy for You begins tonight and runs through the rest of the month. For tickets, 267-8534. And please don't forget to get a haircut this weekend on the Walnut Street Bridge. 50 hairdressers, manicurists, and massage experts will be offering their services for just $15. It all benefits the Chattanooga Cares Foundation. And by the way, we should say it goes from 11 in the morning until 5. And please support that worthwhile organization. 6:05 is our time. What will the weather be like? Here's David with that answer. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Jed.
It'd be a nice day to get your hair cut tomorrow.
Yeah, great day to get your hair cut.
Get your hair cut at 11 o'clock, walk over to Chamberlain Field and see the ball game.
Go see the ball game. It starts at 12:30. I think next to the last game at Chamberlain Field.
Right. A lot of people are going to go get their hair cut. It should be fun.
It should be a fun day. Should be a great day for just about anything, not only for tomorrow, but also today as well. Here's your weather planner. And again, this morning, temperatures are in the 50s and 60s, so you may need a light jacket. But overall, temperatures will be warming rapidly. 74 by noon, 82 by the rush hour with a lot of sunshine. Coming up next, we'll talk about the next 5 days, tell you when the next chance of rain will be, and how warm temperatures will be. That's all next as Eyewitness News Today continues.